One Sunday at my church, which was All Saints Episcopal Church, I heard that a judge in Jacksonville, I will not mention the name, said something terrible about race and race relations in our city. And it broke my heart. I mean, we're all the family of God. So I went to my backyard where the church was, and I looked out over and I thought, I wonder what's behind this little forest that's in my backyard. Well, there's no way I could get through it. So I got in my car and I drove around the corner, and sure enough, right behind where my church was another church, and it said Southside Church of God in Christ. And I noticed that most of the people going into that church were black. Well, the preacher started preaching, and then he stopped. And he said, I think we have a visitor. So I knew, and as I looked around, I thought he might be me. And so I stood up and I said, Reverend Robinson, I am the Reverend Davette Turk, and we are the church in your backyard. And at that point, I invited his whole church to breakfast at my church the following Sunday. And it began a wonderful, incredible, deep, real relationship between the people from that church and from our church. And that led into the development of a much larger work in Jacksonville called Reconcile Jacksonville. I know that it made an impact on Jacksonville because you see people relating together in ways that they didn't relate before. And so what has happened, and it's happened in ways that I never thought would happen, is that people have reached out to other churches and are twinning with other churches. And that's what I think every single church should do. I'm just so happy that people care about Reconcile Jacksonville and that they will do the work of reconciliation. Without volunteering, there is no real life in our city.